Good morning students. Today we are going to solve the remaining three parts, that is B, C and E of exercise 8.3. We are solving question number 1 only, but in that B, C and E part. Question, what it says find the amount and compound interest of the following on rupees 62,500 for 1.5 year at 8% per annum, compounded half yearly. Here it is half yearly. Students, as I have told, if they have told you that compounded yearly and they have given you the time period in mixed fraction, that is 1.5 year, 2.5 year, then you are supposed to carry out the amount of the whole number part and the simple interest of the fraction part. But here, since they have given you half yearly, the formula will change and you are not supposed to do that calculation. So here, for finding the amount, the formula is amount is equal to principal into bracket 1 plus R divided by 2 into 100, that is 200 into 2 times T. Since here it is 2 times T, here if we multiply 2 into the T, we will get 2 ones are 2 plus 1 3 divided by 2 and multiply it by 2, we will get 2 to cancel out is equal to 3 years. So when it is half yearly and the time period is given in the mixed fraction, that is 1.5 or 2.5 years, then there is no problem. Since half yearly, R is divided by 2, that's why it is 2 into 100. So let us start, put the values in the formula and get the answer. So we will start. Amount is equal to, principal is 62,500 multiply by 1 plus R is equal to 8 divided by 2 into 100 and time period is 3 years. So 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8 and 4 25s are is 100. Now 2 will cancel out, so we will be left with 62,500 multiply by 1 plus 1 by 25 raised to power 3. While solving it further, we will get LCM is 25. So here we will be getting 25 plus 1 26. So therefore amount is equal to 62,500 into 26 divided by 25 raised to power 3. So further I can write like this: 62,500 26 by 25 I can write 3 times because it is cube. Now solving further, 25 will be cancelled out by 25, 625 will be cancelled out by 25, 25 is 625 and these 2 zeros, that means 25 2,500 is 62,500. 25 ones are and 2500 is 2500. 25 ones are and 25 fours are. So our remaining amount will be, amount is equal to 4 into 26 into 26 into 26. So what will be our amount? If you are calculating, if you are multiplying, then you will get the answer as 70,304 rupees. This is the amount. So I will write, therefore amount is equal to 70,304. Now for solving compound interest, you know the formula. Therefore compounded interest is equal to A minus P. A is 70,304 minus principal is 62,500. So we will get compound interest is equal to 7,800 and 804. 7,804, 7,500 plus 304. So 7,804 rupees. 7,804. Now moving to part C. First let me write it down. So part D says we have to find a compound interest and amount as always. Here it is compounded half yearly. So we will have amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r divided by 2 into 100 whole raised to power t. Sorry, not 2, it is t. Here principal is 8,000. T is equal to 1 year, but since here it will be 2t, here it will be 2t, we have to multiply it by 2, so we will get 2 year. Rate of interest is 9, but since it is half yearly, it is divided by 2, but it is already in the formula, so no need to divide here. We will put in the formula, so we will get A is equal to principal is 8,000, 1 plus r is 9 divided by 2 into 100 whole raised to power 2. Solving further, 8,000, here no cutting is done, so we will take 200 as LCM, multiply it by 1, so we will get 200 plus 9 whole square, which is equal to 8,000 into 209 divided by 200 whole square, which I can write amount is equal to 8,000 into 209 divided by 200 multiply by 209 multiply by 200. Students, here 2 zeros from here will cancel out with 8,000 and 1 zero from here will cancel out with 80, that is 0. Now remaining 2 2s are, sorry, this is 20, so we will cut 2 1s are 2 and 2 4s are 8. Now 4 1s are will be 4, and here we will cut as 4 5s are 20. Hope you are understanding. So now remaining amount will be, therefore amount is equal to 1 into 209 into 209 whole divided by 5. When you solve it further, you will get 209 into 209 as 43,681 whole divided by 5. This calculation you have to do on your own self and divide it further. You will get amount is equal to 8,736.5. This multiplication portion and division portion you are supposed to do as we are doing it from 3rd standard. Now compound interest. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is 8,736.5 minus principal is 8,000. So remaining will be 736.5 will be your rupees, that is compound interest. So we have got amount also and compound interest also. Now moving to last part, let me first write it down. So part E says principal is 10,000, T is equal to 1 year, but I have taken 2 into 1 year because here they have given us compounded half yearly. When it is half yearly, we are supposed to multiply the time period by 2. So 2 into 1 will give me 2 years, and rate of interest is 8%. Putting the values in amount, we will get P is equal to 10,000 principal into 1 plus rate of interest is 8 divided by 2 into 100 whole raised to power 2. Here you can see 2 ones and 2 fours can cancel out. Again 4 ones and 4 25s is cancelling out. So my answer will be 10,000 into bracket 1 plus 1 divided by 25 whole raised to power 2. Again solving it further, I will write 10,000 as it is, taking LCM as 25. Here it is 1, so we will get 25 plus 1 whole raised to power 2, which I can write as 10,000 into 26 divided by 25 into 26 divided by 25. Why? Because it is square. Now 25 ones is 4. 25 ones is 25 and 25 fours is 100, but it will be 400 because the 2 zeros will be left, will be given to above. Now 25 ones and 25 16s is 400. So my remaining amount will be A is equal to 16 into 26 into 26. So if you solve, when you are multiplying 26 into 26 into 16, you will get rupees 10,816. Therefore my amount will be rupees 10,816. Now calculating compound interest. Compound interest is amount minus principal. Amount is 10,816 minus 10,000. So my compound interest will be 816 rupees. So we have finished calculating 5 parts. In first video we have solved 2 parts and the remaining 3 parts in this video. Hope you have understood how to calculate compound interest when it is given you compounded half yearly and when it is given you compounded annually. If not, please go through this 2 video lectures 2 or 3 times so that you can understand properly. We will meet with new videos in new lecture. Till then, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.